What is up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're really I'm gonna take you guys behind the scenes. Not really behind the scenes, but I'm gonna just talk to you about my day this week so far, and really just hopefully this stands for motivation for someone that gives some behind the scene insight, like in the financial advising space, and just kind of where I am right now post transition from the military. And it's been good. It's been good. Like, the for me, number one has been the freedom and just the ability to go and do whatever I need to do, take the family here or there, and not really have to be tied to a desk, tied to a badge, and and having to get permission to travel and things like that. And it's been really good. And I think, today, I just got back last night about 10:30 from a due diligence trip. Went out to the headquarters for Oil and Gas Fund out in Dallas, Texas, and really getting more insight into their operations. And it was funny. Like, I really was geeking out. They had the technical geologists in there. They were going through like the survey data. The CEO was in there, talking. He gave his 30-year bio and was walking through, the tenets of the organization. And check out the other video I did about that. And he kind of laid out five things. For one, see if I can remember these. And I was really excited just sitting there. I'm like, oh man, these are a lot of the tenets that I was frustrated with in an Air Force acquisition, just because one, decision making timeline. That was one of the top ones that we couldn't make decisions. Leaders would make decisions fast enough. That was like, as an entrepreneur, and just seeing the lack of decision making ability or lack of decision making empowerment to the lower levels was just it was stifling. But that was a big one, that they make decisions really fast. The second one was being able to have a flat organization where someone can have a recommendation to fill. It gets to the CEO in a matter of a week, and just the timeline to implement great ideas that can save money, that a week or two. And so I really like that kind of QRF, quick reaction force. That capability is paramount to, especially in this day and age in the economy, with being able to be flexible. The other one that really kind of highlighted me and their skill set, and the leadership level that they have, was the processes, procedures, and kind of the tactics. Just really having documented a repeatable process where you plug anybody in to the system that can get the job done. And so that is paramount with your training. We live and die by checklists in the military and the Air Force. And so that was really good. And now got back last night. Really good trip, really good opportunity. If you're a credit investor, please talk to me. We have some great opportunities for diversification across the board, with just everything from self-storage, multifamily, new hotel developments, self-storage, private equity, private credit, and just a lot of different opportunities out there. Oil and gas, of course, which that I was talking about. Especially if you're paying too much in taxes, let's have a conversation on how you can legally reduce your tax exposure and reduce your tax bill this year. And it's really good. And so now, and I got a call while I was in the airport waiting to fly out. I completely had forgot I had registered for this veteran event. And so the HEAL organization, they're having, of course, Veterans Day is next week. They're having the Veterans Voice Summit today down in D.C. And they would make sure that I was coming out. And so I was like, dang it, I'm getting in late, and I got to be in D.C. by 8:30. And here I am driving. It was like, okay, suck it up, Buttercup. It's a great initiative. We're going to have some of the representatives from the House Armed Service Committee, from I guess it's not a Veteran Affairs Task Force, and a few other senators that are in-house congressmen that are involved in a lot of the initiatives that the current administration has put out in regards to veteran health care, veteran homelessness, and then veteran suicide. And so there's some executive orders that are out there tied to these initiatives. And today down at the Hill is really just a opportunity to get some answers to some of the questions on what they're actually doing now that those executive orders have been written. Where does the rubber meet the road? What are the initiatives they're taking in order to help solve some of these really tough problems and challenges that a lot of veterans are facing right now? And I've been a recipient of that, just seeing it on the transitioning out from active duty into a veteran back into the civilian world. That for me, the transition was a lot more streamlined than for a lot of normal people that's coming out. I was more entrepreneur focused. I built real estate investment companies. I have a consulting company. And so for me, it's like, okay, the entrepreneur side, I already had established uh, opportunities in place. I met the founder of Right Time Financial, who I'm aligned with right now as a financial advisor, and the missions align with everything that I already have been building and doing. And so I found that out and kind of made that commitment back in May, and I didn't finish October. So I had like 5, 6 months that I knew what I was going to do. I had enough runway to take my test and do all those things and get my exams out the way. So when I ended up retiring, that I could really step into being profitable on the advising side and doing those things. So it was really good. But a lot of veterans, they struggle with transition. A lot of like the Skill Bridge program, they don't have the opportunity to take advantage of that. And so today is really about having the voices, the right people in the room, some of the nonprofits, the right organizations that are out here every day on the front lines helping support veterans, getting the answers from the administrations, but then also letting them know the challenges so they can go back in their area, their realm of influence, to go back and advocate for a lot of these challenges and some of the issues that are happening, so everyone can be in lockstep. And I think that's what today is all about with the Veteran Voice Summit, is really being in lockstep with one another on how we can provide solutions to these tough problems that veterans are facing. So I'm excited more and more. Like, how selfish would that be me to just say, oh, yep, I'm tired, just get off the road, I don't want to come. And it's only for 3 hours. It's from 8 to 11:15, so it'll be a short day, but impactful. And that's the thing that you can't go wrong with, is it's really being impactful in just anything. And so I take the time and really maximize my time. That's why I'm recording these videos while I'm driving. It's like, hey, I can maximize my time. There's less time for me in my office recording content when I could be spending with the family. And so, you just got to multitask. We all have the same
Hazard
24 hours
reported
in a
ahead.
day, and we just have to take advantage of those and align ourselves accordingly with whatever it is that we're trying to do. So today is about the veterans. For those that don't know, one thing that came out a couple days ago, we signed up and did a brand deal with Navy Federal Credit Union. So I see the content is starting to go out. I had a family member send it to me on TikTok. They were like, hey, uh, I just saw the video, man, you with Navy Fed. It's like, I'm like, cool. And that was funny. And I didn't even know it had went live yet. And but the word is getting out there, and the partnerships and everything is happening right there. So I'm super excited about that opportunity and the future opportunities coming with them and other sponsors that we're kind of collaborating working with. So it's good. It's good for those active duty members. Don't be scared. Like, there is a wide range of opportunities and possibilities out here once you leave the service. But I would love to have those conversations and help people find that alignment on what their next chapter looks like, because it's been a blessing. And all this is, I have to give all the glory to God on all this and how it comes together, and just me. That's one of the things that I've been really seeking this season right now in my life, is really for that alignment with what God has for me and what his plans are for me, and making sure that I'm not going my own direction. And so really seeking that clarity. Joined the men's discipleship group. We meet every week on Thursday, and just a great brotherhood, and iron sharpening iron, and just being able to share, be vulnerable, and encourage one another. And it's been a blessing. And so I encourage you guys, seek that out. Seek out community. Seek out that relationship with God for yourself, and know everything that's happening out here is a lot. People being laid off. UPS firing over 40,000 people. Amazon laying off up to 30,000. And a lot of other jobs. The government still shut down. We still have people working, not getting paid in the government. People still losing their job in the government. And so all these different challenges are are opportunities at the same time, that a lot of people have to realize you're going to have to create your own economy. That the days of going in a corporate employer, the jobs are still out here, but you may have to be flexible in your approach, and you may have to start create your own economy. And that's okay too, because you have the skill set, but now you have to bring the mindset to the skills you already have in order to level up in those areas. So it's a blessing. Super excited. I'm gonna shoot a follow-up video on my way back out of the city and just kind of share my take on today and kind of do a debrief on how I think the day went, and yeah, and kind of keep you guys included in everything that's going on and next steps. And make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel. And then for those that have 401ks and TSPs, I'm doing a free workshop, how to supercharge your IRA, on November 18th. So make sure you guys tap into that and make sure you're in the room. And we're really going to talk about some of these strategies that the wealthy use right now to level up their retirement accounts outside of just the normal day-to-day stock market, and just share some of those strategies and education for all this stuff. So see you guys on the next video.